Hey guys, from looking at the previous video comment section, I noticed a lot of you guys want more videos about price action. Understanding candlestick pattern is the first step to understand price action pattern. So in this video, we will be looking into that. Without wasting any time, let's jump into the video. I am Ram Kumar, you are watching TN82 Trader. Before going into the video, hit the subscribe button and bell icon so that every time we post a new video, you will get notified. Also, right now comment below what topic you want us to cover as we look at the comment to decide what videos to make. We have lot of new things coming, so stay tuned. There are number of candlesticks pattern out there. What we are going to see is the most frequently used and most powerful candlesticks pattern. The first candle type we are going to discuss is about a long wick candle. A long wick candle looks like this. The wick is sticking out from the candle. The longer the wick, the better the candle. So, how do we use this candle type? We have a lot of long wick candle in the chart. We see one over here, we see one over here, and another one over here. There are a lot of long wick candles in the chart. The candle at the key level is the matter. So we look left and notice price came up to this level and reversed, giving us a good level of resistance. So we are going to draw that key level. Then price came back up to this level. We have no idea whether there would be a trade opportunity or not. So what we are going to do? We are going to wait. Wait for what? We are going to wait for the price action to form at the key level before taking any decisions. Price action comes in many forms, but in this case, what we got was a great long wick candle rejecting the key level, and another candle also rejecting the key level, and a candle color change. What does the long wick candle tells us in terms of price action? The long wick candle shows that the buyers are trying to push price higher but failed, causing the wick sticking out. If the buyers were in control, we might have seen a huge green candle form. There are two psychological reasons behind the long wick candle at the key level. One, the buyers are taking profit and closing the position, or the sellers seeing the key level and entering the market and taking short position, or the combination of both occurring, which result in the form of long wick candle. So where do we take position? We are not taking position simply we saw a long wick candle rejecting at the key level. Price can reject the key level and still breaks. So we go to lower time frame and confirm the reversal and take position based on them. So let's look into another example. Here we saw a price come to this level, hit and reversed drastically, giving us a good level of resistance. So we draw that resistance line. So then price came back up to this level. We don't know what might happen. We are looking for a price action to form. First, we see a momentum loss through shrinking candle with a big candle and another smaller candle, which is also a doji. Long wick candle rejecting a level of a level of resistance and bound short, which shows us the price tried to push higher but failed, giving us a good The next candle type we are going to see is an inside bar. The inside bar candle looks like this. The high and low of the candle is completely inside the high and low of the previous candle. So what does the inside bar tell us in terms of price action? Imagine price is approaching a key level. At the key level, an inside bar candle is formed. First, it tells us the momentum is lost in the market and the buyers can't able to push price higher, causing the specific candle type to form at the key level. So how do we use this candle type? By combining this candle type and price action, we can take positions. Again, we look left, notice the price come up to this level, hit and reversed, giving us a good level of resistance. So we draw that in. Then price came back up to this level. We have no idea whether there will be a trading opportunity or not. So we wait for price action to form at the key level. We have a candle where the wick is sticking out, showing a reaction to this key level, followed by an inside bar. Notice how the candle is smaller and the high and low of the candle is completely contained within the previous candle. This shows momentum loss. Through the lower time frame and intraday confirmation, we can enter the trade. Now moving on to the next candle pattern. The next candlestick pattern we are going to look for is a momentum candle. A momentum candle looks like this, where the candle body is bigger than the previous candle body, showing a gain in momentum. So how do we use this candle type? We like to use the momentum candle after any form of rejection, which means in an ideal uptrend, price is approaching a key level of resistance. We wait for a price action to occur at the key level, which means a long wick candle or an inside bar. So here for an example, again we look left, notice price came up to this level, hit and reversed. Giving us a good level of resistance. So we are going to draw the resistance level. Okay. Then price came back up to this level. We don't know whether there would be a trading opportunity or not. So what we do is we are going to wait for price action to occur at the key level of resistance. We have noticed a multiple long wick candle rejection at the key level, showing us a reaction to the key level. Now, many traders take position at the level, which is fine. But for more secure traders, you can wait for bearish momentum to occur after the rejection. It shows the sellers are stepping in the market, which causes the bigger body momentum candle to form. Through the lower time frame and intraday confirmation, you can enter the trade. Before going to next topic, if you like our videos, subscribe to our channel and hit like, and comment below what topic you want us to cover in the future. The next candlestick pattern we are going to look for is multiple candlestick rejection pattern. Multiple rejection means more than one candle rejecting a key level. So we look left, noticed price came up to this level, hit and reversed, giving us a good level of resistance. So we are going to draw the resistance level. And price came back up this level. We have no idea whether there would be a trading opportunity or not. So what we are going to do is we are going to wait for price action to occur at the key level. First, we saw a shrinking candle along with a multiple candle rejecting the key level, showing us price reacting to the key level. Multiple candle rejection tell us price tried to push price higher multiple times but failed. which causes the multiple candlestick rejection pattern to form. You can enter the trade at the key level after seeing couple of rejection. For more secure traders, you can wait for a bearish momentum to kick in, and through the intraday and lower time frame confirmation, you can enter the trade. Let's look at another example. Price comes to this level, hit and reversed, giving us a good key level. Then price come up to this level. We have no idea whether there would be a trading opportunity or not. So we wait for price action to occur at the key level. We have multiple candle rejecting the level, gives us a good entry. What does the multiple rejection tell in terms of price action? It shows price again and again pushed through the key level but failed. So what is the psychology behind this? So if you have gone short here and hold your position until here, and you notice this level of support in your mind, you are possibly thinking of closing your position. Once you are seeing the multiple candle rejection, you can tell yourself this might be a good place to take profit. And think from a buyer's perspective. In buyer's perspective, you notice this level is holding up and the sellers can't push price higher. In your mind, you are thinking sellers might be take profit at this level and others buyers are possibly stepping in. This double action causes a market reversal. If you made up to this part, give a thumbs up to our channel and comment below your thoughts. And let us know in the comment what topic you want us to cover in the future.